Lawless scene playing out in Queens, traffic grinding to a standstill as a street takeover involving nearly 100 cars sparks total chaos and even flames. Good evening, and thank you for being with us. I'm Arthur Chien. The drag racing turns violent when police say suspects started jumping on the hood of a squad car. Fox 5's Richard Jacobus is live for us in Middle Village, Queens, with details on the illegal gathering. Good evening, Richard.
Arthur, the NYPD is still patrolling these four corners of Middle Village just hours after that wild scene played out in this section of Queens, making it look more like there was dangerous stunts being performed on a Hollywood movie set. But this was no movie set. This was real-life mayhem in Middle Village. Just before 2 a.m. this morning, you see cars in this video, some of them doing donuts, flooding 69th and Elliott Avenue and lighting a ring of fire in the middle of the street. Cops say they responded within a minute to multiple 911 calls, and while most of the drivers and people watching disperse immediately, they say these three people jumped onto the hood of a police car, cracking its windshield. Local lawmakers say this is a so-called car takeover, an unlawful and reckless meetup that's organized on social media. We spoke to some people who heard the commotion in the middle of the night.
All I know is I heard a lot of noise from the cars, so yeah. That was actually what happened.
And then when you pulled out your video and you started taking the video, did you see what happened?
I didn't see the whole thing. All I know is all I hear is a bunch of cars going faster and a lot of noise, you know.
If it's late at night and all this is going on, it's not exactly pleasant. So it is a little scary.
There should be some kind of technology that police officers or law enforcement should be able to monitor social media. And you know, if there's going to be a meetup somewhere, that they could be there before it happens.
City Councilman Phil Wong, who represents this part of Queens, now calling for a full debrief to ensure this chaos doesn't happen again. We spoke with former NYPD detective David Sarney, who says the problem here is the lack of law enforcement.
Given the fact they're starting a fire in the middle of the street, it's chaos, and it's not fair to the law-abiding citizens of New York City to see this happen in their neighborhoods. And the police, and it seems like the police look powerless in this. They're not. But when you don't have enough personnel on late tours to cover this, you're going to have this problem. So I don't know how you're going to deal with this problem unless you start hiring more police.
Now, cops say they were able to issue one summons last night only to a person who was blocking the crosswalk. NYPD detectives are now reviewing surveillance video to try to look for those three people who vandalized that squad car. We reached out tonight to the mayor's office for comment, but haven't heard back. We're live in the Middle Village section of Queens. Richard Jacobus, Fox 5 News. Arthur.
All right, thank you, Richard.